Okay, this is a solution to the math puzzle number 3, and this is one of my favorite puzzles, so let's look at how we're going to go about solving this. So first, let's work out the strategy of who's going to shoot who. So let's look at A and C. They're kind of in the same boat because they know that there's this guy who can kill them. When this guy takes a shot, someone's going to die. So A and C, throughout the whole game, they are never going to shoot each other because they know, let's say A knows that if he shoots C and he hits his target, then he's dead the next turn because then B is going to take the shot at A. And likewise, C knows the same thing. So they're going to keep shooting B. It's kind of like teaming up on a stronger opponent. So let's see how it's going to play out. Let's write down the possibilities on this piece of paper. So A is going to go first, and using the logic we saw, A is going to shoot B. So A either hits B or misses B. Now, what is the probability that he hits B? That's going to be 1/4. And the probability that he misses B is 3/4. Then if he succeeds in hitting B, then it's just a duel between two people, A and C. And then who's going first in that duel is C. So what is the probability that A lives in that duel? Well, if A is going to win, then C's first shot has to be a miss, which means what's the probability of him missing? C is 1/2. And then A has to hit his target, so it has to be 1/4. Or C misses, and then A misses, and then C misses, and then A hits. Or, and we can just keep going like that. Let's do one more. So let's say C misses, A misses, C misses, A misses, and then C has to miss again, and then A hits. So it's an infinite series sum like that, and it's not that hard to work out. So let's pull out the common factor of 1/4 that keeps appearing. So 1/4, and what's left in there is going to be 1/2 plus 1/2 squared times 3/4 plus 1/2 cubed times 3/4 squared, and so on. So the common ratio we see is 1/2 times 3/4, and we're going to use the geometric series sum, so we're going to say that sum equals term 1 over 1 minus r, and term 1 is 1/2 right here, and 1 minus r is this, so 3 over 8. So it's 1/2 over 5/8, and that comes out to 4/5. And then we take this 4/5, multiply by 1/4, and we get 1/5. So the chance of A living, let's write this in a different color so we can differentiate it, is 1/5. Which means that the chance of B living, which is the only other possible outcome, is going to be 4/5. So working stuff out here. So now we have to go down this path of what if we miss B in the beginning, if A misses B. So if A misses B, then B, what is B's choices now? It's B's turn. He can either shoot A or C, and it's obvious to see he wants to get rid of the strongest opponent. So he's going to shoot C, and C is dead. So C is dead, and then it becomes a duel between A and B, and now it's A's turn. So what is A's chance of survival? Well, he's only got one shot at it because as soon as he misses, he's dead. So he has a 1/4 chance of survival. So we're going to say A lives, and then B lives. So A's chance of survival is his shot accuracy, which is 1/4, and B's chance of survival is the chance he doesn't get shot, which is 3/4. So now we have worked out all the probabilities, and we can easily just compute each person's chance of living and dying off to the side here. So what is the probability of A winning the whole duel? So remember, A wins in two situations, here and here. So how do you get to this situation? First, it's 1/4. times 1/5. And then the other choice is 3/4 times 1/4. So his total probability is going to be given by this, and if we just pull out our calculator and do it, that's going to be 1 divided by 20. 1 divided by 20 plus 3 divided by 16. So it's 23.75%. 23.75% survival. Probability of B winning. So B wins oh, this should be C, I'm sorry. This should be a C. B only wins in one case. If he misses, and then he wins. So 3/4 times 3/4, which is 0.75 squared, which is going to give us 56.25%. 0.75 squared. So we see that he has the greatest chance of survival, which you might expect. And then last thing, probability of C winning. We can just add these two and 100 minus that, but we'll go through it. So C only wins if first this guy gets hit, so 1/4, and then this guy lives, so 4/5. And this comes out to force cancel 20% chance of survival. And you're going to see if you add all these up, we're going to get 100%. And one curious thing to look at is if A hits his target, then his chance of survival is 1/5, which is 20%. But if A misses his target, his chance of survival is 1/4. So it's actually better for him to miss his target in the beginning than for him to hit his target. But since he can't, there's some variations of this game where you can just fire into the air, but you can't do that here. So he just has to try his luck. But that's an interesting thing to look at.